Peace, y'all. Hold on, if y'all can be patient with me for a minute. I want to invite a couple sisters in this real quick. That I need to see this. Hold on. Be patient with me, y'all. I'm inviting some people in this. That's like I say, very important to come in. Okay, hold on. I'm coming. See, my connection is weak. There's probably even nobody on right now, which is fine. You guys will see it later. But this is important. You know, I knew I had to do a live video all day today. And I've been really busy and is doing stuff, but you know, in my obedience, source has been telling me all day today that I need to go live, and I wasn't quite sure what I should go live on. So just be patient with me a little bit. Just be patient with me a little bit. I'm setting this up and I'm inviting some people right now. Give me a second. I'm going to have to turn this around for 1 second and try to figure this out. Okay, yeah, okay. The sisters just tagged me in a post of another sister that's in trouble. And I tagged her in this post. I'm not going to say her name. It's not for me to do, even though her post was public. But they tagged me and hit me in inbox. So that's obvious for a reason. Like, they obviously somebody respect my opinion or my no. So I hope the sister's here. I hope she comes into this, even if not right now, that she comes into this. And I'm going to say this. This is so important, y'all. To the sisters, we need each other right now. And not only for what the sister's going through, and she said she's going through her demons. So that's why she cut herself up. And she's going through her demons. Let me tell y'all what's happening. And do what you need to do with this. But this is what's happening with the sisters right now. We are in a shift. The wombman, the feminine energy, is in a shift. The poles are shifting. And you know that saying that goes, what comes around goes around. In the beginning was she. In the beginning was she, right? And we allowed masculine energy to come in and completely control us. That rigid, that lineal, that energy is controlling the feminine energy. It's controlling God. But things are shifting right now. Hence, you have, like, it started with the male being saying that the womb man is God. She is God. And now she's hearing that. She has awakened to that fact. But she's not resurrecting to that fact. We are not resurrecting as God. First off, if we still have male beings telling us how to be God, then we're not being God. It's just something we're saying. I hope y'all don't mind. I need to take this out of my hair because this band in all day and my locks are just a little tight. And I was about to lay down and go to rest, and I got this from the sisters. But if you have male beings, that rigid energy telling you, that force telling you what you are and who you are and telling you how to be God, then how are you God if you are allowing your mutation to tell you that you're God? No, it's so, listen, and then they constantly say, become God. No, sisters, don't become God. To become something means that's something that you're not. You have to just be God. Be all the things that you know in righteousness to be God. The sisters are in trouble. we're in trouble, one, because it's our time. It's our time to resurrect again. And you have all of these energies that's coming in to stop us from the resurrection, although you have energy saying that we're God. We're God. But where are the sisters at? Y'all still sitting at the fucking feet of men, waiting for a man to tell you how to be God. He can't tell you. That's why he's calling you God. Because he know there's attributes and abilities about you that he just don't have. So he know that you're God. But we're still so weak-minded. We're still so weak and we're lost somewhere. What is that somewhere? Where the fuck are we lost at? We lost because we won't link. We will not create the sisterhoods, the true sisterhoods. I don't mean the fucking little gatherings that we go to and we go sit at the fires and we talk in the red tents and shit like that, and then we go back home and become submissive to phallus. Because that's what's happening. We're still not becoming God. We're still waiting for the phallic energy to tell us what to do to become God. Hey, Mona Lisa, my niece is here. And I'm feeling that and love that. We're still waiting for phallic energy to tell us how to be God. But you have to close your legs until the sister that's in trouble right now. I'm going to speak directly to you. You are in trouble right now because you're coming into, I watch you. I've seen your videos, I hear your talks, and I see that you are striving for a higher consciousness and higher vibrations. But there's confusion in us. Like, I need y'all to see this. There's a thin line. You know they say there's a thin line between love and hate? There's a very thin line between ascension and, I mean, that has to be clarified first. To stop. What is ascension? Because we think to ascend is to leave where we are. Ascension is not to leave where you are. Ascension is to be where you are. It's to be, not to become, but to be where you are. And that's true ascension. And let me show you what I mean by that. Because you think ascension is just like, if you Christian, ascension is you going to heaven. If you just in the so-called conscious and spiritual realms or planes, ascension is to go somewhere. Where the fuck are you going? It's right here. It's right here. And let me show you what I mean by that. Sit on the fucking moon. Imagine all of us sitting on the fucking moon looking at Earth. Where would Earth be? In outer space. Imagine all of us sitting on the fucking sun looking at Earth. Where would Earth be? Outer space. So we sit on Earth and we look at the sun and we say that's outer space. Or we look at the moon and we say it's outer space. No, it's not. Peace, Jesus. Love you. No, it's all right here. We are all outer space. We are all out of space. We are all sitting in this dimension. We are all sitting in this universe / university because the universe is the first school. The universe is the first school. And a lot of us are stuck here. We keep getting stuck here. Just like, let's do it like this. If we're in a university, right? And you don't do what you have to do to pass to the next level in a university, what happens? It's called you failed. You failed. That's why the fuck you keep doing Earth all over again. That's why these high vibrational beings keep doing Earth all over again. Because you're failing. Because you haven't got your masters in this university called the universe. You haven't got your masters. How do you get your masters? You fucking ascend. How the fuck do you ascend? You become aware. You're not going no fucking where. You're not going to the triple point like these people telling you and lying about. You're not going nowhere because you're sitting in the goddamn universe. You're sitting in the university right now. So you need to see like Mars and you need to see these other planets and these other galaxies. It's just like you see your neighbor's house. Because right now your address is Earth. That's your address as a conscious being, not a soul being and not a physical being because you're getting it twisted. So we sit in the physical and we say that this is who we are. And then we grow a little bit and say then we are a spirited being, meaning the electrical us, and this is who we are. And then we grow a little bit more and say we are souls. Listen, soul is just another ship. Your soul is just another house for your consciousness. Because the source itself is a consciousness. Hear what I'm saying? Source itself is a consciousness, and you are source. The black woman is the manifestation of source, and she's fucking in trouble. The black woman is a manifestation of source on this level. Meaning just on this dimension. It's a matrix, y'all. It's just shit piled up on top of each other. It's a matrix. You're not going anywhere else. You're sitting in the goddamn universe. What the fuck do you think Earth is? It's suspended. Where? It's suspended in the universe. There's never no fucking day. There's no day 1 or day 2 or 19 this and 19 that or 2000 this. We're forever in one day. And if you think you're not forever in one day, look the fuck up right now. In my time zone, what time is it? It's 8:57 p.m. Look up. What do you see in the sky? You see stars. You see stars. Every star is a goddamn sun, right? Every star is a sun. What's surrounding them stars? And then they'll tell you it's billions and billions and trillions of stars in the sky. What's surrounding the sun? Those suns. Darkness. That's the womb. It's forever one fucking night because the sun is just a fucking light bulb that sit in the sky. You as Earth. Let me use these. Hold on. Let me use these coins. This is the sun. This is the Earth. All of it, goddamn it, is sitting in darkness. But there's a time when the Earth turned into that light for 12 hours and turned into the light the darkness or shadow hour for another 12 hours. But whole time, the whole thing is sitting in darkness. And until the sisters go back to the fucking womb, until we go back to the womb and leave the goddamn phallic energy alone. I'm not telling y'all to do this because I'm a lesbian. No, I'm a lesbian because I was fucking chosen and I never had phallus in me. I'm not only a lesbian, I'm a virgin. So I am not contaminated with phallus. I need y'all to look up the etymology for what they put for phallus. Phallus is magic. It's a spell. It's a spell on you. That's why you don't procreate on your own no more. That's why you run behind this energy to control. You want this energy to control your life. But in order for you to come back into who the fuck you supposed to come back into, you got to close your goddamn legs. You're going to have to close the yonis, the stargate, the vortex, the portal to source. Because they plug into you so they can reach source. Don't get it twisted. When I say reach source, I don't mean they're going somewhere because you're right here in it. But they're not high vibrational. They can't get as high as you, mother. You're birthing a whole goddamn world. You're birthing a whole goddamn nation. They can never be equal to you. That's why the fuck they plug into you. Just like your laptop, your phone, your lamp plug into to get that electricity, to get that fucking source. They plug into you. That's why the sisters are going fucking crazy. Because you still have this phallic fucking energy telling you how you should become or what you should fucking be. No, that's why I did that video. Check out my video. And I mean this and I'll say it live. Shut the fuck up. Hear me again. In case you ain't hear me. Shut the fuck up. It's the secret to ascension. You gotta shut up. Shut the light out. The light is the sun. The light is the sperm. The light is the electricity. But you are the womb. Do you know the darkest place in the fucking universe? In the entire universe, the darkest place is the womb of the woman. Let me show you how. Look it up and don't take my word for it. When I was in my mother, that was the darkest place I could ever be. Because I was shielded by the amniotic fluid sac. Then I was shielded by the abdomen and the stomach. Look, it's called triple darkness. That's the darkest place in the whole universe. And in order for me to manifest in light, I had to come from the fucking darkness to do that. Hear me. I had to come, all of us, everybody had to come from the darkness to do it. And y'all sitting around fucking thinking you sitting in light in this phallic energy and you are light beings. No, shut the fuck up. You're not a light being. First of all, that's the confusion. You are a dark being. You are from the dark light, not the bright light. Because in the bright light, it's illusion. Because when the bright light came is when we began to see each other. Because when we saw each other in the fucking dark, when we saw each other in the dark, we didn't need eyes to do it. And we communicated just in vibration and frequency. But now that we're in the light, we manifested all this bullshit around us, which is just sound. Every fucking thing that you could pick up and look at around you, it's just sound. Look into frequency makes sound. Sound makes material or matter. That's all. But you are the darkness, the mother. And listen, we need each other. We need each other to pull each other up now. Now is the time. There's no more time to be fucking playing with this. We need each other right now. When you have... I want to cry about this. When you have the sister, like the sister I'm seeing right now that's in trouble and cutting herself up because she's in her demons. What the fuck is a demon? Let me help you with that. What the fuck is a demon? Let me show you what a demon is. In order for us to get back to source, to that high vibrational place, they got us so fucked up, we first have to go through this place of darkness that I call the nothingness. And in that place of nothingness, there are so low vibrational beings. They jump into us when we drink beer. As soon as you get a cut, they can jump into you. That's what you call your demons. Because they low vibrational and they want to be you so bad. They keep jumping the fuck in. And you keep allowing them. They just sitting there waiting in the darkness. But you have to cross that bridge. You start to meditate. And you get scared. I tell you to go into darkness for 7 days. For 12 hours. Go into complete darkness. I have the sisters responding to me right now. I try it. I'll try it for an hour, but then I get scared. You feel me? I had to break that threshold. When I first started, I couldn't get there. But we gotta make it back to source. And the way to make it back to source, you gotta shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up for 7 days, sister. The sister that I want to say her name, but I don't want to say her name, but I tagged her in this. Shut the fuck up for 7 days. If it's that deep right now, because you can cut that vein, and that's okay. If you cut that vein and you bleed the fuck out and you leave here, all that mean is you did not graduate from this fucking university and you're coming back to do it right. So do it right this time. Just do it right this time or you're going to have to come back. So shut the fuck up. Check out my video, y'all, on my page. Shut the fuck up for 7 days. I mean, if you can do it and you can get away and don't have an interruption, don't fucking speak a word. It's going to be one of the hardest fucking things you ever done. But I promise you, you will come into something that you've never come into before. Shut the fuck up. Everybody talk about how you eat to get on vibration. What the fuck happened after we eat a goddamn bowl of fruit a day? Then what? What the fuck happened? We eat a bowl of fruit a day. Now we bathing in rivers. Now we staring at trees. Then what? You still haven't come into. You are still not fucking ascending. That's why we cutting ourselves the fuck up. Because we feel the pull. We trying to get there, but we can't. Because we're not getting the proper instructions. And then when the call comes, we're not fucking listening. Here's the fucking call. Shut the fuck up for 7 days. Don't say a fucking word to another person. The last 12 hours of that 7 days, blindfold yourself and go into complete darkness. But do it not at night, because then you're cheating. Because if you do it at night, that's during the shadow hour anyway, and your body's used to going to sleep. No, do that shit in the daytime from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. where you are awake, where you are just listening, where you are just seeing in the goddamn dark, and cross that goddamn threshold, because I promise you, you're going to battle. You're going to come across that battle of that bridge of the nothingness, and it's going to be nothing but your low vibrational beings that you are connected to. They're going to be right there, and you're going to have to fucking fight and cross that goddamn bridge. But when you cross it, I promise you, Source is going to be there. And let me tell you what it looked like. It's going to be a darkness that's so fucking thick that you know it's more than a darkness. This darkness is so fucking thick. It's a presence. And then you have met her. Then you have gone back. And that's your beginning. Because everything the fuck we're doing right now is not the beginning. We're just eating fruit. You don't need nobody to tell you to eat some goddamn fruit. You learned that in school and you learn what to do. It's just about fucking choices. It's about your choices to eat some goddamn fruit. It's about your choices to go to nature. It's your choices. You know the fuck you in a concrete jungle. You want somebody to tell you so that they're responsible for your fucking soul. No, there is no Christ consciousness fucking coming. You are it. You have to become the ascended one. You have to become the Buddha. You have to become the enlightened one. Because you're only here for one purpose. What's the goddamn purpose? You're here for one purpose. The purpose is this: to collect information and to take it back to source. But while you're at it, pass it on so that you can enlighten another being. What is enlightenment? Enlightenment is to release yourself from your goddamn desires. Because once you release yourself from your desires, then you become ascended. What is ascension? Ascension is a consciousness. You come back into your higher self because you are just pure consciousness. But mind you, whole time, you ain't going no fucking where to do it. You're going to do it right here the fuck on earth. Because Earth is sitting in the goddamn universe. Earth is not somewhere else where you have to go somewhere else. No, once you finish this, and if you don't fucking do it right, you're going to come back here again until you finish this universe, until you finish this school, and then you can transcend to your next school. And when you get there, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to ascend again. Because source is just, you're a part of source. So you're just being used for who you are. You are source experiencing this life. You are source experiencing this life. And you playing with your goddamn self. All these motherfuckers calling you reflection. Now you ain't no reflection. You can only be the reflection of yourself. Like they say, no matter how cleverly you sneak upon a mirror. No matter how clever you imagine it. Put a mirror over here. No matter how clever you sneak upon that mirror, you always look back at yourself. You are the reflection of what the fuck you're doing. You are the reflection of what the fuck you're doing. Because each and every one of us is just a part of source experiencing this particular journey. So collect your information. Everything's doing it. Look and fuck around you. Everything here is collecting information to a certain point and then it leaves. The goddamn fruit you eat, what it do? It sit on a tree until a certain point. Why don't we have motherfucking watermelons that's 8 feet tall? Because it's not allowed. A watermelon, it gets so big and then it has to break from the vine. And that's when it starts growing down. And all the information that you have collected, you ingest that information is for us. Go on. The watermelon is given to you to pass the information on and then it's gone. Gone where? Right here. You talk about ancestor and ancestral energy and all this shit. And all these motherfuckers lighting libations and shit to motherfuckers that ain't even here no more. Light libations to your fucking self. You fucking pouring water. We pour water to the goddamn trees for our ancestors. When the fucking last time you poured water for you? You are 75 to 95% water. But then you looking for God. You looking for who the fuck is God or where God is and how is God in me. God is in you called water, which is Hayikada and Luyosh in our language, or what you call hydrogen and oxygen. They are the remembrance molecules. Look up fucking water and see what that molecule do. I know y'all seen Emoto Isaru, Emoto, and all these experiments being done on water, and they show you how water remember shit. You can put water in the jug, 3 different waters. To this one say I love you, to this one say I hate you, to this one don't say nothing at all. And then you flash freeze those crystals. This one got beautiful crystals. This one got ugly. And this motherfucker who's neglected was just distorted as fuck. Didn't do nothing. That's the water in you. You are hydrogen. The deities that you're looking for, when they say God is inside of you, God is here, and God is within me, and listen, it's your elements. The 99 elements that you are composed of are the deities that you fucking looking for, and it's just that simple. But they call them Sekhmet, Sukhumtet, Ninti, Ishtar, Ashtar, Isis, Osiris. All of this shit is sitting in you. The deities are sitting in you, recording your ass. That's why I told you in your holy Bibles when we were all Christians. Your tongue will tell on you. Your hair will tell on you. Your skin, all this shit, how's it going to tell on you? Because the water in you is the remembrance fucking molecule that's going to tell on your ass. You don't have to go no fucking where. What the fuck? I'm not going to the next galaxy. I'm not going to, we're in the 18th galaxy called the Milky Way. The 19th galaxy is called Ilion. What the fuck am I going there for if I haven't graduated this one? You're just going to be sent the fuck back. We keep trying to go out. See, they're teaching you this shit too. To look up or to look down. Check it out. Look up at the sun or look down. Bullshit. I'm gonna show you why again. Hold on. This quarter is this quarter is the sun. Okay? And everything around here, this space, is the universe, right? This is Earth. So like I say, you'll turn into the Earth and then you'll turn away from the Earth, right? At what point are you moving at 65,000 miles per fucking minute and you're spinning? How the fuck do you even know goddamn direction? We are nowhere, but everywhere. The shit is moving so fucking fast and it's in a spiral. It's just moving the whole shit. We're moving through the whole shit through space. How the fuck do you know up or down? Why? Because the 4 cardinal directions that they gave you. Shut the fuck up and go the fuck within and stop listening to this linear shit. They gotta make that line shit, that plus. A north, south, east, and west. Shut the fuck up. That's some masculine shit. Where the fuck are my gods? Okay, listen. Y'all don't have no more excuses. They told us we were gods. We forgot. They told us we were gods and we forgot. But they made us remember. What the fuck are you waiting for to become God? You're still dealing with your mutation to tell you how to be God. You follow them across countries and shit and fucking foreign countries to follow them, cutting your fucking locks off and shit. This shit driving me the fuck crazy right now. We follow them everywhere for them to tell. How the fuck do you tell God how to be God? Shut the fuck up, little boys, and sit the fuck down. Sisters, a lot of us are waking up, and a lot of us need each other. We have to pull each other out the darkness. That's why right now, down here where we are, we're creating a space where sisters can just come. We can go into, it's a scary place. When you go into that darkness I told you about, we're going to do it together, though. We're going to go into that darkness together. You're not going to have to do it alone. We're creating a healing ascension retreat. And we're going to do this together. We're going to go into darkness. We're going to go into 7 days of solitude. Everybody shut the fuck up. And we're going to just look at each other and not say a word, but you're going to hear each other. Because how the fuck is you talking every fucking day? If you're talking every day, how are you hearing anything? Because the loudest voice in your fucking head is your own. Now catch what I just said. If you're talking every fucking day, how do you hear anything else? Because the loudest voice in your head is your own. When we used to pray, we was in church and we prayed. That was us talking to God. When we shut the fuck up, that's God talking to us. Y'all shut up. Shut up so you can become ascended. We don't need anybody else to come down here as the Buddha, as the enlightened one, and give us instructions so we can become fucking disciples. You hear me? What we need is for each one of us to become the Buddha. Become the Buddha with me. And I'll become the Buddha with you. And then we can sit around with each other and just have fucking Buddha conversations. And what the fuck we did to become the enlightened ones. Let's do it together. But until we become the enlightened, until we release ourselves from all of our desires, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But the sisters need each other. Humble yourselves. Everybody humble yourselves. We don't know shit for real. And the only reason I know what I know is because I'm not from this fucking planet. And y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do with that. I'm not from here. I remember the Galactic Council that I was at that sent me to this planet. And they called this planet a concentration camp. So to be ascended just means to be connected. So I came ascended, but I'm not enlightened. I haven't released myself from all desires yet. I released myself from a lot, though, and more than a lot of people, but I'm not the fucking one. I will become the one, though, but I want to become the one with you. Shut the fuck up. Let's get together, sit in the motherfucking circle. When the last time we ever came together, sat in the fucking circle, and just shut the fuck up? Shut the fuck up and ascend. 7 days of darkness, y'all. To the sisters that's in trouble and fighting these demons, shut the fuck up. STFU is our new hashtag. Shut the fuck up. Just be quiet and listen. Because there's nowhere you have to go. It's just everywhere you have to be. You don't have to become God. You have to be God. To become something, I'll say it again, meaning it's something that you're not. You can't become what you're not. We already are God. Just be God. And let's be God together. Let's pull these sisters about these rut. And to do it, put the fucking work in. We're going to have to do more than videos. I'm talking to myself first. We have to do more than videos. You got to put the work in. We got to come together at the sacred fires. And we have to sit and again, shut the fuck up. We're going to go into darkness together. We're going to go into the earth together. We're going to plant our feet in the fucking mud where the fuck we come from. Because we are the mothers of civilization. And we were planted here first. And we created this fucking mutation who's taken everything about nature away from us. We got to go back. Guess what, y'all? I got 5 acres of raw land. What the fuck are y'all waiting for? I got 5 acres of raw land. Pure red clay. And we could just sit there and shut the fuck up. Get your fucking tents ready for real. Let's get your tents ready to do some real shit. Get your tents ready so we can go back to source. And we're going to go to the sacred fires. We're going to go back into the earth. And we're going to go back into the sweat lodges. We're going to mud ourselves so we can become connected. We're going to speak to the stones. I'm telling you, this shit is so serious on this side of the fucking world. Me and my mate, we out there fucking collecting stones and they fucking singing to us. Like we feel like we're going crazy. This shit is so deep. The stones that we collect are singing to us. They sing to us. Check out the video. I got a video coming out in a couple days about the stones. We went to the wrong Coven mine and what happened. Just check it out. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm about to shut it down. If I don't know. If you got a question or something, I'm still here. Holla at me. I'm looking at the screen right now. Just hear me. Replay this. Please pass this shit on to another sister. Pass it on to another sister because they need to hear it. It's time for true ascension. Talking about we in the 5th dimensions and shit like that. It's right here. We ain't going no fucking where, and we ain't going no fucking where, and we're gonna do this shit all over again. If you fail this fucking university, if you don't go fucking get your goddamn masters. Go get your masters. What is your masters? To ascend in your consciousness. Become a true conscious being again. Because you are pure conscious. You're not physical. You're not spirited. You're not a soul. You're just a consciousness riding around in these ships. Become conscious again. Every sister watching this video, share it to another sister so we ain't got another sister cutting herself the fuck up. Share it. If it helped you, share the goddamn video. It's time. And I need y'all to check my video I got coming out. I'm calling all aliens. I'm calling those who know they're not from here like Jesus. She's just one of those beings. She knows she's not from here. Just like I know I'm not from here. That's what we need. We need the aliens. We need the extraterrestrial, which means extra to the terror, to this terrain from the astral plane. That's what extraterrestrial mean. I'm looking for my extraterrestrials now. We need to form an alliance and bring to this planet collectively and not be selfish in what we want and what we can gain, but collectively bring to these people and the people what the fuck they need so we can stop having beautiful beings cutting themselves up because they fighting the goddamn demons. What is a demon? That them beings that come from that low vibrational place, that come from the place of nothingness, waiting for you right there just so you don't cross that threshold to high vibrational self. They're just waiting for us. We need each other. I love you guys so much. This is not a joke. Like I don't like the videos that I did before. Y'all can check out my YouTube. All of that. I'm not even about it no more because I always sugarcoat it myself. I always sugarcoat it a little bit because I say the shit that I know is a little bit too far-fetched for people. But at the same time, knowing it's my job, but waiting for y'all and how I can get it in. Listen, I ain't waiting for shit no more. Because y'all ready. Y'all ready for the truth. Absorb it or stay where the fuck you at. Absorb it or stay where the fuck you at. I'm always morphing, Jesus. You haven't even seen it yet, boo. I love you. Always morphing. Love you, Kefa. Love you, Kefa. I hear you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Please, y'all. The sister that's in trouble, post her shit and send everybody to her. She made me do this tonight. Thank you, Jesus, for plugging me in to letting me even know. Thank you, Nature Region, for even letting me know what's going on, because that's one of my peoples, man. She's in my group. We've dialogued before. We've talked on the phone, and she's in trouble like that. All we have is each other. And I hate to say it like this for y'all who have men. That's cool. Be with your man. But he's not on the level that you're on. Go to your sisters. So we can grow real quick. Just do it. Go to your sisters so we can do what we have to do. And then at least when he plug into your ass, check this out. Once he plug into you, then you can give him what he's looking for. Because right now, you're not even giving him what he's looking for when he plugging into you. If you low vibrational, you're draining the fuck out of him. You're draining your men. So stop fucking, goddammit. Stop fucking for a minute. Just stop. Stop getting plugged into for a second. Learn who you are, become who you are, and then allow them back in so at least you can raise the motherfuckers. Because y'all ain't raising shit. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be ignorant, but then again I do. But you ain't raising shit by, if you don't resurrect yourself, and then you're allowing your sons to plug in, you killing them too. A nation is only as strong as its wombman. A nation is only as strong as its wombman. Close your goddamn legs and understand what the fucking Journy is. Understand that it's a portal, a vortex, a stargate. And if you have to see that shit in the most animated way that you can to get it, do it. A portal, a vortex, a stargate is what's between your fucking legs. And you just allowing anything to plug in it. Killing your God. Stop. Stop. So at least, the next time you allow them to plug in after you resurrected, you controlling shit. That's what you want. Control this shit. Tell them what to fucking do. They ain't pussy whipped no more, y'all. Y'all dick whipped. See, I'm not. And I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem standing toe-to-toe to men because I'm a virgin to them. So that magic and that called the phallus has never been put on me. But I'm watching y'all. Y'all got that magic. Look the word up. Why did I call it that? The word, the etymology of the word phallus means magic. It means a spell. Y'all motherfuckers are under the goddamn spell. Close your legs so you can get yourself back. And then allow them in. I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying being a lesbian because the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck what you do. It ain't hurting me. I'm getting mine and doing mine. And my shit is different. You feel me? I work in eugeration. I work in power. And I work the fucking energy. And when me and my mate to come together, we work in energy so the fuck motherfuckers levitating over this bitch and shit. I'm not making this shit up. That's why we doing some shit that you couldn't even fucking fathom or comprehend, so I can't even really fit it to you, because you think I'm lying or some shit. I have to wait to do the video, the shit that I'm fucking floating, let you see that motherfucker. There's some other shit going on in you, but guess what? I'm not the only one with this power. You have it. How about that? Mine's just active, god damn it. That don't mean I'm special. That don't mean I'm the only one with it. No, you have it. It's called the eugerations in your solar plexus, your solar plexus. You gave him the sun. You gave him that energy. You gave him sperm. Look up sperm. Sperm is fueled by what? Mitochondria DNA, meaning it came from the mother. The motherfucking sperm wouldn't even move without you. Let me stop this shit. Listen, I love you guys. I love you guys. Like, yes. Just stop. Purge. I'm feeling that. Heal thy womb. I'm feeling that, Jesus. I'm feeling that. Heal. Like, I want to cry right now for what's going on. We need each other. And it needs to be more than talk. We need each other. Y'all come home. Hear me. Look at me. I don't know if you can see me. I know it's dark and I was about to go to bed. I need you to see me. Come home. Listen, don't struggle by yourself. Struggle with somebody else. Struggle with us. Let's decide what we want. Let's decide what we want to do. Let's come together right now. That is motherfucker. We got plans. We doing nothing but eating wombs. What I mean by eating wombs, anything with seeds in it, like your ovaries, like your eggs, anything with seeds in it and flesh around is the goddamn womb. Fuck fruitarian. Fuck being alkitarian. Eat the womb. It's all about the womb. Everybody missing that. But you don't have to do that by yourself. Do that. Let go. Don't let go and go to the motherfucking tropics under some fucking man that tell you what the fuck to do. And all y'all do to sit the fuck around and talk. You're not fucking ascending if you're just sitting around talking and eating fruit. That's the craziest shit ever. Okay, yes, you're coming more into self. Unless your frequencies are changing. But what happens after you, I said earlier, if you eat a bowl of fruit a motherfucking day, you bathe in the river and sit at the tree, that motherfucker's twerking in the jungle. That's not righteousness. Because something's fucking missing from this shit. What's really missing from this shit? They're not ascending. They can't find the ascension. So we'll settle for this. Because listen, a man is not going to take you there because listen, they'll teach you about the melanated woman. They'll teach you about God. They'll teach you about me, you. You got the melanated woman, melanated man, white woman, white man. But right now, flip that shit around. You got the white man, white woman, black man, melanated woman. You got to turn it around. Because what that means is, still, he is your son. He cannot reach what you reach. He may have melanin like you do, but what's missing? He got titties like you have, but they don't work. Look, medically, they're called titties on men, and the mammary glands don't work. Why the fuck do he have nipples? Why do men have nipples? Because they're broken women. We're not broken men, god damn it. He's a broken woman. Every egg in the womb is double X. Right? Every egg in the womb is double X. That means they all started out as little fucking girls. Hear that? But then they'll say, no, but a man chooses the sex. Yo, I gotta stop this shit because I'll keep going. A man chooses the sex of the child, right? He do. Why? Let me give this example first. Let's use fruit. If I got a batch of apples, fresh apples, and then I add another fresh apple to the bunch, what happens? Nothing. They just all fresh apples. Let's call all of those double X's. But then I got a batch of fresh apples, and then I add a rotten apple to the bunch. What is that called? A mutation. And that mutation will contaminate the whole bunch. So they say one rotten apple will ruin the bunch. That means a mutation can mutate something whole, but something whole can't mutate a mutation. So when his XX chromosomes in his sperm and the Y and X and they race, if one of the Y's get into that egg, it mutates it because they're already all double X's. So if the double X sperm goes into the egg, it just stays whole. It's what the fuck that mean. Either he mutates your ass or you just stay whole. And that's who y'all listen to. That's who you following around the motherfucking world and globe and shit. Telling you what you should do, how you should do it, how the fuck, or what you should do. No, but we excited because the motherfuckers tell us to eat fruit. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't know to eat fruit? We just lazy as fuck. We being lazy as shit and have the motherfuckers tell us to eat fruit. You already know that. You learned that in school. That's some shit you can pick up on your own. No, you want a motherfucker who's telling you some shit that you don't know anymore and don't have access to anymore. And let me give you something you have access to anymore. Shut the fuck up. Shut up for 7 days. And don't speak a word. And you'll know when you did it because your larynx stopped working. And then that 7th day, you can't even talk no more. You can't talk. It takes about 2-3 hours for your strength to come back in your goddamn larynx so you can talk again. And the end of that 7 days, I'll say it again, go into darkness for 12 hours, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. This will help you fight your demons, sister. This will help you fight your demons. This will help you get over that. Because you're going to meet source. Go back to your source. And I'm doing a full instructional video on how to do this. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking so much. Stop talking what the fuck you think you know. Because listen, I don't give a fuck if you don't read a book. Everybody talking about they don't read books. Do you watch videos? If you watch videos, you're reading books. What is a book? A book is the mind of somebody else. So if you're watching me on video right now, you're reading this book. You're absorbing my mind. Same shit. We are reading books. Everybody's about they not reading no fucking book. You are reading books. You're still reading books every fucking video you watch. Every Facebook post that you read of somebody else's, that's their book. And the cliche, I don't mean it because it's Facebook. No, because you're reading this mind and what they're posting that's coming out of their head. You just read a book. Stop reading books. Don't fucking listen to me. Don't do shit. If you want to listen to me, listen to this. Shut the fuck up. Close your ears and your eyes to everything. And go back to the darkness. And do that shit for 7 motherfucking days. And then come back and listen to my shit or anybody else's. Because then you'll know, because I promise you, you're going to hear in that. And if you can't do it alone, and if it's too scary, like the shit I'm getting from sisters right now, then let's do it together. You don't have to do it alone. We got land. We got land. We eat together. We break bread together. We make decisions together down this motherfucker. And we just chilling. Ain't nobody struggling here. Because we did it together. We learned to do it together. Everybody want to be the one to fuck on top. No, everybody has a job. If you are one of the ones like myself, and you're verbal and you're good with communication, I'm a Gemini. Do it. If you're good with planning the finances, do it. I don't need all the fucking work. I don't need all the goddamn jobs. Be good at what you good at. When you come down here, Matriarchs 7, you a matriarch, whatever the fuck you do. This one planting food and shit. I don't need to do all that shit. Just feed me, goddammit. And I'll talk. It's about sisters, y'all. I'm about to go. I said it's my last time for real. Help the sisters out. And sister, I see you here and I know you're in trouble. I love you so much. You got my number. My number is the same. I want to say your name because I don't know if you want me to say that. But call my phone. Call my phone. We spoke before. I'm good peoples, right? You ain't got to go through this by yourself. Stop. Call my phone. Sister, call my phone. I love y'all. I'm out of here. It's time for me to lay down now. I love you. I'll do a live feed tomorrow. Peace.